Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Mikal Bridges.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. All out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Robinson. And it's McDaniels in at the 4 spot. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now Bridges. Outside, Jordan. On the wing, Bridges, guarded by O'Neal. 5 on the clock, unloads from 13. Bridges misses. Murray looking around. O'Neal passes to Gordon. Here's Brown, guarded by Jordan. Drains the 3-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Brown. A 3-pointer, no good. Murray against Bridges. Back to McDaniel. Robinson kicks the ball. Bridges with it. He's covered by Murray. Jordan dishes to Bridges. And good, as it just...
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Here's Brown, defended by Jordan. Pass to O'Neal, and here's Jokic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Robinson sets a screen for McDaniel.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line, only 71% as a shooter.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
The first one falls.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
And so he's able to get one of two. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Well, you can't let ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Nikola Jokic.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Pass to O'Neal. Murray outside. Jokic with a screen on ball. For three, Murray. And he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Ball finds Bridges. Back to Ball. Bridges inside. Guarded by O'Neal. Bridges misses.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
From downtown, a kick out to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon for 3. It's rebounded by Jordan. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Pass to Brown. Gordon against McDaniel. Now, here's Jokic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Pass to Jokic. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. Murray kicks to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Guarded by Robinson. Jokic inside. Robinson on him. And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
McDaniels passes to Robinson. Inside, here's Bridges. And here's Jordan outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. O'Neal on the wing. Defended by Bridges. O'Neal passes to Murray. Jokic a screen. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. check out the West here. Take a look at the Nuggets. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
Well, I think for Denver, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Murray, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, you know, it's a good point. You've, at this point, figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team or if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help. We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
And stolen by Jordan. Mobo gets the basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
O'Neal outside. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Ball against Murray. They get it again.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thank you, Kevin. Things are happening for Detroit and the Pistons front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They made a move for a consummate professional. Chris Middleton doesn't create drama. He's a guy who just goes about his business, a terrific jump shooter, and he has the length to guard any position. He'll plug into this lineup perfectly.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA.
Well, it's good to see Jordan focus on distributing the ball some. I mean, an all-around talent who does everything for this team.
To the paint, it's tipped. And now here's Jordan pushing it up and no one back there.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Gordon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes a problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
Free throw good. Gordon. So both teams making some changes here. Gordon hits both of them.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here, but doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. Jacks up a three. Strother, no good. Here's Mann. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Abaji. With some arc. Back to Mann. Saric grabs the board. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
It's Jordan with the... Man! Oh, my! What a play!
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
The Nuggets trail by 7. To the middle. Stolen. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And that one's good. Strother.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clarkey has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three, he's got all of those.
Jordan passes to Mann. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Abaji. And Drummond kicks to Jordan. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the... the entire team, just you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
The Nuggets making a switch here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. .29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jordan. And it goes down 2 points. Jordan's got 17 now.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Strother. Beyond the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Holmes, that's a screen. This one for 3. No good there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Alexander. Dunn is out there with Jokic. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard. Abaji can't get it to go. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing here by 8. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Outside, Bogdanović. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Strother. 20 points for him last game against the Golden State Warriors. Alexander, no luck. I think it's been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Abaji. Swiped it away. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strother. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Strother's got 8 points.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
Here's Abaji. Still without a basket. From the wing. And it falls over the rim and in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Alexander in the post. Defended by Man. That one drops for him. He's got 10.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Bogdanović passes to Man. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in to the inside. Here's Holmes. Mobo with the rebound. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Stewart. Holmes with the steal. Now here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's blocked. Outside, Bogdanović. Good on the 3-point shot. Bogdanović has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Jokic with the screen on Bogdanović. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
The 11-footer. Mobo can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Pickett. Still yet to score. Done. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
And with the bounce pass. Outside, Bogdanović. Rebounded by Holmes.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
4 on the shot clock. Gordon outside. A shot off that time. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Off with the layup.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Strother. He's got 10. Pass to Brown. On baseline J. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side, Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Stewart passes to Bogdanovich. Pulls it from the elbow. Denver grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. See the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. And you take a look at this home team earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. Right side, Jordan. Trying to end the drought. Out to Bridges. Goes up again. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 19 points.
Love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
Gordon with a screen on Ball. Robinson against Jokic. Over Robinson. And it's Jokic missing. Gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jordan the pass to McDaniels. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. With the drive. And it's Jordan with the jam.
On the drive, MJ is so ferocious. He never even thinks about slowing down. Pedal to the metal.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. 9-point game. Pass to Brown. O'Neal kicks to Gordon. Shoots the 3. Ball with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Murray against Ball. Murray dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Brown. Right side, Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Murray. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's Jordan. No good with the layup. The Nuggets trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Now Gordon. McDaniels defending. Gordon with a screen on Jordan. Murray for three. Robinson pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Denver making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Mitchell Robinson.
And rim protecting is an area where he's come a long way over these past few seasons. You can see the increase in blocks over that time. He is a fearsome defender inside, and teams are thinking twice about bringing the ball into the paint when he's on the floor.
Murray, the pass to Dunn. And another miss by Denver.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Brown. Down low. Here's Gordon. Dunn outside. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. He's perfect from the line this time.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. Bridges kicks to Jordan. Pass to Robinson. Jordan, right side. From the high post. And he hits the jump shot. Jordan's got 12 now in this quarter.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Fires the three. A nice shot by Brown.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Jordan down low. Outside for Robinson. Back to Jordan. Fires from 18. Bridges for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got 5 now.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
O'Neal outside. Here's Brown. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Jordan inside. He's got 29 points, and he gets it to go.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Pass to Brown. Gordon with a screen on Jordan. He takes it in. Brown the pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
Ball, the pass to McDaniels. Ball sets a screen for McDaniel. Here's Robinson outside for Jordan. The three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 19 seconds left in the first half. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
The drive-by Ball. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Right side, Ball. Robinson a screen on Murray. And we finish one half of basketball. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
We've talked about it in the past. Going on the road removes the distractions of home. And it can bring you guys closer together if it's the right group.
Yeah, but you still have people you barely...
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Denver Nuggets.
Well, they're getting up a lot of threes, but the percentages are not the best.
Yeah, that defense can live with them shooting in the low 30s. They got to create better looks. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
An update now on Dario Saric from David Aldridge. What did you find out, Dave?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Nuggets head athletic trainer. I wish the news was more encouraging, but unfortunately he broke his vertebrae. And certainly our thoughts are with him. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Robinson is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Ball. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Jordan in at the two-guard spot. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with.
A capable shooter from all three levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Pass to Brown. O'Neal kicks to Gordon. And here's Jokic for the three. And Jokic is good on the three.
Love the response from Jokic. His competitive spirit turned up hot.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Robinson on the wing. Pass the ball. Now, here's Bridges, guarded by O'Neal.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Denver with the ball, trailing by 13. Outside, O'Neal to the inside. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 10.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Bridges. Makes it off the glass.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Outside, Gordon. Murray sets a screen for Gordon. Clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Over Robinson. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Gordon. 14 points for him.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. McDaniels with the ball. Off target from three-point range. O'Neal outside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the game to go. McDaniels a screen on O'Neal. Bridges outside for Jordan. And he lays it straight in. Jordan's got 33.
Another. As MJ simply can do it all.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. Jokic a screen. Stolen by Ball. Stolen by Gordon. Ball against Jokic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room. Muscling right through the defender.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Ball, the pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. Pass to Bridges. Michael Jordan on the wing. Bridges sets the screen for Jordan. In the corner, it's Bridges. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 7. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And sometimes you just get a step on the defender. Bridges saw an opening there and exploited it.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. As we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know. There are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 5. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Donnie's checked in for Royce O'Neal. That one misses. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Brown. 10 points for him. And again, Denver no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Left side, ball. Bogdanovich looking around. Ball finds Drummond to the paint and stolen by Dunn. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Here's Jokic. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and another testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do. Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Bogdanovich passes to Abaji. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. The Nuggets trail by 10. Outside Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. He's got 17. Ball's knocked loose. Launches it. Good on the triple. Jokic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by Murray. Out to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
For Denver, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Murray up on top. He's covered by Ball. Jokic against Drummond. Jokic, no good. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Abaji, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Pass to Brown. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Offline with his 3. Gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Bridges dishes to Drummond. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And here is Drummond. Jokic defending. Bogdanovich wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Gordon kicks to Dunn. Shoots it. Brown's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Abaji, the pass to Drummond. Knocked loose and stolen by Gordon. Dunn with it. Bridges covering. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. Free throw, good. Jokic.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to man. Clock at 4 from past the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Done outside. Here's Strother. The tray. Now here's Dunn. Here's Murray. Sinks the 15-footer. 9 points in the game so far.
Cannot let Murray get comfortable with that jump shot, guys. I mean, his stroke is as pure as it gets.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Here's Strother. Connects from three-point range. Strother's got 13 points.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Man passes to Stewart. And here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Man. Back to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. And the 3-ball is good. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now done from the arc. Abaji pulls it in.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Bogdanovich inside. Good work defensively by Holmes.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Right side, Bogdanovich. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Murray up on top, defended by Man. Murray down low. That one doesn't drop. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in to Michael Malone.
Raising a shot. No hesitation, we're back. They're trying to come every time, all right? Set our defense up, make a play against our set D, all right? We just got to take care of it and defend without fouling, okay?
Now, GA, he's commanding his squad to be smarter on defense.
Got to find a way to just stop the momentum, and I think it's going to start with strong defense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Holmes in at the 4 slot. Back to Dunn. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Driving inside. Done outside. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Michael Jordan on the wing. And it's denied. Pass to Pickett. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Strother and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And the first one drops. And the Nuggets making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. McDaniels finds ball. Back to McDaniels. Robinson sets a screen for McDaniel. The shot's good.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
That's tipped and stolen by Jordan. Inside. Abaji can't get it to go.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Pass to Strother. Jokic high post. Robinson on him. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by Denver. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Ball with it. Holmes covering. Jokic against Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Outstanding finishing there by Jordan. Terrific at getting inside and powering the flush down.
The Nuggets trail by 14. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Holmes setting the pick for Dunn. Pass to Holmes. There's the 3. And rebounded by McDaniels.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
5 to shoot. Here's Jordan. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Jordan's got 39.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Holmes kicks to Dunn. Pass to Tyson. From deep, Jokic. No good that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And another one.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scores this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. Jokic with a screen on Jordan. Back to Jokic. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
And here is McDaniel. Kicks it out to Jordan. Takes a three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Tyson. Strother sinks the three-pointer. Strother's got 4 this quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Jordan down low. Fades away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Jordan's got 43 points. And Robinson comes to help. Done outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. At the elbow, Jokic. Done with a screen on ball. Really left alone that time. Strother's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nuggets.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Outside Jordan. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Jordan. Robinson sets a screen for Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 14. Dunn looking over the floor. To the paint. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Now ball. Outside Jordan. Pass to Bridges. Overdone. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Denver. The Nuggets trail by 12. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Murray with it. Jokic a screen. To the inside. It's Jokic inside.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jordan's got 47 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Home team on D. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Murray. Lock at 6. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Such a quick and crafty player. Murray gets room and scores.
Ball with it. Jordan outside. Now here's McDaniels. Kicks it out to Jordan. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic bringing it at the defensive end. Love seeing him get busy at that end of the floor.
Jokic catches his way to finish inside.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the three. That shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jokic with the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now McDaniels. Back to Jordan. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Murray with it. Bridges covering. O'Neal passes to Brown. And here is Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
Pass to McDaniels. Right side, Jordan. Back to McDaniel. Ball against Murray. And it's good for 2. And that's now 6 points for Lonzo Ball.
And, you know, even when the defense is right up into Ball, he still finds a way to use his size to get up over him. And that takes concentration.
And it's Gordon missing. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jordan high post. Murray on him. Back to Ball. Jordan sets the screen for Ball. Outside Jordan. For Murray. A shot by Jordan, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ball. A fader. And the shot no good. A bit short. Gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 44%. Here's Jordan. Out to Bridges. Back to Robinson. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Ball. From the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 8 rebounds in this game. And there's the drive. Offensive rebound. Here's Brown. And another miss by Denver. And here is Ball. 1:05 left in the fourth. Pass to McDaniels. The tray. The three-pointers right on target.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
And there's the smooth jumper for Murray. That is always a weapon.
Here's Jordan. Five on the clock. High post try. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Gets the 3 to fall. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. What do you think coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
That's right.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
There's Gordon with the 3. Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. O'Neal from long range. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Jordan.